welcome back to the Gone for 10 show. We've made it to Sunday afternoon football. We've got two games coming at you that should be absolute crackers. But for the first game, we do head to the nation's capital as the Raiders play host to the Dragons from 2 p.m. at GIO Stadium. Now, the two teams since 1998 have met 36 previous times, with the Raiders holding an advantage, having won 22 of these, the Dragons winning 13, and there has been one draw between the two sides in those meetings. Now, the Raiders, they enter this game on a bit of a high. They knocked off the previously undefeated Brisbane Broncos last week. They took the game to them. They definitely showed up. They had that aggression. They had that let's get on the front foot early, and they were able to probably pull off the upset of the week, if not one of the upsets of the year. And now they get to play in front of a home crowd where I'm sure Ricky Stewart has them fired up. And this is where you can knock off a team, you can beat someone you're not meant to beat, but if you can't back it up the next week, that's when coaches start to go, what the hell is going on? So they will be looking for a little bit of consistency here, and let's hope they can do it. But let's have a look at the lineup first. You've got Sebastian Chris, Nick Kotrick, Jared Croker, Matthew Tomoko, Albert Hopewati, Jack Wyden, Jamal Fogarty, Josh Papali'i, Zach Wolford, Joseph Tarpany, Hudson Young, Elliot Whitehead, Corey Horsburgh, Tom Starlin, Emre Gula, Pasami Saulo, Big Corey Narira, and Harley Smith Shields in the 18th man position. Now, looking at this, you've got a few players. You had the fairy tale return of Jared Croker last week. You also welcome back Jack Wyden into that number 6 jersey from suspension, and the rest of the squad kind of just picks itself. I think it's a solid squad. I think they should be doing a lot better than what they have done so far this year. And if you look at, like I said, all aspects of last week, they definitely should be doing the Dragons today. But let's have a look at the Dragons side. You do have Tyrell Sloan at fullback. You've got Matthew Fagay, Moses Suley, Zach Lomax, Talatai Moga, Talatai Amon, Ben Hunt, Zane Musgrove, Moses Mumbai, Jacob Little, Ben Murdoch, Masetta, Jaden Sewer, Jack Bird, Moses Mumbai, Jack DeBellin, Toby Couchman, Josh Kerr, and Michael Morlow. Now, it is a great side. You've got that man on the screen right now, Ben Hunt. He's starting to click into gear. Obviously, last week they did obviously go down. They lost to the Titans. It was quite disappointing, but that man on screen up until probably the last 3, 4, 5 minutes, he was absolutely in control. He controlled the game. He controlled the scoreline. He steadied the ship. He made sure that the Dragons knew what they were doing in attack. He helped out in defense with some crucial tackles. Unfortunately, however, he did have those 2 moments right at the end that ultimately did give the Titans a win. He missed that tackle, falling for the dummy, and then obviously he did knock the ball on late in the set. Now, he's definitely come out. He's definitely said Griffin deserves to get backed, and I expect him to put in a good performance to try and help ease that pressure on his coach. But let's be honest, it's in the capital. It's hard to go over. It's cold. It's windy. The Raiders, they're bouncing off the back of a massive win. So looking at our predictions, Josh has gone Raiders 1-12, and off. I was going to cite him here, so I'll have to know before this game tips off, but he's gone 1-12. I'm going to change my tick Raiders 13+. I just think off the back of last week against Brisbane, plus obviously all the commotion that is going around St. George and their team, I think the Raiders are going to be able to get on top of them and definitely get that 13+. So Baxter 1-12. Me 13+, but we're both thinking the Raiders get the win. So let us know in the comments what you think, and we'll be back with the second game of Sunday.